I want to talk about the sneaky little secret to daily practice and why daily practice is important. So, you have reached the Rebellious Intuition Show, a show for those of us who have their intuition just constantly telling them, you got to tap in, you got to tap in, you got to tap in. And we tried to keep it quiet and it's just rebelling against us. I'm Chrissy Smith and I'm your host and your fellow learner, fellow journeyer. Let's explore. But I want to talk about embracing your intuition by using it every day. Every day. Now that for many of us, maybe not you, but for me, when someone says doing something every day, I start spiraling out of control. What I feel I'm going to do is I'm going to mess it up. I know myself. I'm going to be like, shoot, I was supposed to be doing this every day. I'm going to wake up 10 minutes to midnight and go, oh, did I do that today? And then I'm going to try to jump in and I'm going to try to get it done. But then I get it done and I'm not really doing it, right? I'm not really bringing the intention to it if I'm just like, oh, shoot, I gotta hit this deadline. I don't want daily practice to stress you out. I want daily practice to be part of the way that you live your life. And there's a secret to it because I don't want you trying to jump in or beating yourself up that you forgot. Don't worry about it. You know what? You're going to forget. You're going to forget. But here is the sneaky little piece. For those of us who really struggle with daily practices of anything, here's the sneaky part. Are you ready? Are you ready? Sneaky. Sneaky part is that you are already doing it. There are so many times throughout your day that there is some little bit of intuitive hit, some psychic sense that you have tapped into. So if I talk about daily practice and maybe you're hearing this at like 6 a.m. and you're thinking, I haven't even been up for an hour yet. Like, what have I done today? You know, I want you to think about the last 24 hours. The last 24 hours, was there something you tapped into? Your heart has been beating. You weren't thinking about it. But you could check it off the list if you were like, did I use my heart yesterday? I did. I did use my heart in the last 24 hours. Did I use my nose? Did I smell anything in the last 24 hours? I did. Did I see anything in the last 24 hours? Great. Did I sense anything in the last 24 hours? What if part of our daily practice is simply saying, I am going to start taking notice of the things that I do every day? The things that we do every single day. And I feel like we are all going to do it differently. I know a lot of people really enjoy journaling. I tell you, I love the idea of journaling. And if I make it like I'm going to do this every day for 2 weeks, I can really enjoy it. When journaling becomes an everyday thing, yeah, I know I'm setting myself up for failure and that I'm going to feel really defeated. But if you're into journaling, let's think about it this way, that every day you did do something. So put it in your journal. Start noticing the things that you're doing. Can I remember that I have tapped into something? Can I bring some awareness to the fact that I have tapped into something in the last 24 hours and do it every day? Because I feel like that's what brings us to the next level. It's not that we actually have problems using it every day. It's that sometimes we just really take it for granted. So thinking about daily practice, my daily practice lately has been waking up and getting my coffee ready. And while I'm doing that, I'm singing to my dogs. I'm just singing with my dogs. We're having a good time, setting my intention for having a good day. That might not seem like intuitive daily practice, and yet it is. It's me saying, I'm choosing, you know what? I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to sing my puppy food songs. It's time for puppy food. Who wants to eat? And singing along and goofing off as part of me intentionally starting my day with music and silliness. Maybe that's not your style. Maybe you do something else. Another example of daily practice is I have a whole bunch of wildflowers in my front yard, which I'm calling my front meadow. And every day I'm waiting for the monarch butterflies to come back. They're not here yet, but I'm waiting. And every day I'm like, hey, butterflies, I have created this space for you. I've seen the little white butterflies. I haven't seen many others, but it's like, this space is here for you. Please come to this space where I have all these flowers ready for you. That is intention. That is tapping into something. That's something I've been doing almost every day. Let me give you another example. I'm routinely having conversations with my pets. total conversations. And yes, that is part of tapping in. They don't always tell me what I want to hear. Sometimes it's like, oh, Mom, you're getting too intense. And you know what? They're right. Sometimes I'm getting too intense. But I want you to start thinking about daily stuff. Daily stuff. If you like writing journals, then write it in a journal. I'm a list girl. I like writing lists. If there's something I need to do, I'm going to write it on a list. As soon as it makes it on the list, it's as good as done, and I don't need to stress about it anymore. But what if I add this as part of my daily list and then just go off, look at it and go, oh, I already did that. Check. I already did it. And I want you to notice that as part of your daily practice right now. Just notice that every single day you are doing some sort of an intuitive hit. Is it, I think I need to take care of that because I think it's going to rain in about 5 minutes. Then maybe that's your intuitive hit. Or I don't think that rain's going to hit us. Weather stuff could be an intuitive hit. The thing is that I think a lot of us talk ourselves out of the feeling that was intuition because we're like, well, what if I'm just noticing something in the environment? Great, but your intuition is part of your environment and part of noticing things. I don't think you need to separate it out that far. Relax. Take it. But let's talk about just doing this every day, even though daily practice kind of freaks me out. But I know multiple times a day, I'm tapping into my intuition. Just about every day, I pick up my tarot deck and do some stuff for myself, do some stuff for others. That's also tapping into my intuition, talking to my pets, like I said, trying to communicate with the wildlife, see if I can get the butterflies to come to my front meadow. But each of these things, what if it's a matter of just centering myself? What if it's about my own inner journey of can I just calm myself down and recenter and think about what my life's purpose is? What is my life purpose? And what is it in this moment? Because your life doesn't have just one purpose. I mean, really, it'd be rare, I think, for anybody to have only one purpose in their life. We play a lot of roles and we go through a lot of phases. But what if it's okay, am I living out my life purpose right now? Maybe it's a matter of connecting with a crystal. I have a crystal ball that I hadn't touched in years. And I'm just going to see if I can reconnect. Try some scrying again. Scrying is interesting. Maybe it's my pendulum. I have dabbled in all of it. I've dabbled in so much of it. But what if every day I've been doing multiples, but I haven't been aware, I haven't been thinking about it, and I haven't been noticing it because it was not an intentional practice. And again, that sneaky little secret, sneaky, so sneaky, is that you do it every day anyway. You do it every day. Your lungs are breathing, your heart is pumping, your ears are hearing, your eyes are seeing, your nose is smelling, your mouth is tasting, and you are probably using your intuition too. So just take a moment every day and try to remember what things you tapped into, because you're also going to start noticing a pattern. Now, when I talk about daily practice, it's also to make us better at the things that we do. If you start noticing a pattern of, I am really drawn to these particular things. For me, tarot cards are a big one for me. The runes, I go through phases. Tarot's never been a phase. I mean, tarot's been a standby for a long, long time. There have been times I put my deck down, but I wouldn't ever have called it a phase. Tarot's been always kind of there. The crystals, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I just don't even know how old I was before I started going ooh, rocks, flowers, rocks and flowers, crystals and flowers and plants. Yeah, just be aware. These are the things that we do all the time. Did you instinctively know that your plant needed to be watered? That's your intuition. If you looked up at a plant and said, hey, you look thirsty, that's probably your intuition. Let's just have a mindful practice of noticing when we're using it every single day so that we can then go back and say, these are things I'm pretty interested in, that I do a lot of. maybe that's something you want to explore more, or maybe there's some tool that might make that more interesting. But practicing every day is what brings us to the next level. And I want you to enjoy it. So do not stress out when I say things like daily practice. Don't stress out. You're already doing it. Just start writing it down or acknowledging it, which is what I do. I kind of go, did I use it today? When? Okay. Yeah. All right. Good. I know I did. I'm thinking about what I was doing. Good enough. And hopefully we also, as we're doing our daily practice, start noticing that we enjoy doing it. And maybe we start noticing we're really good at it. Like, I knew that was going to happen. Like, oh man, I knew I should have put that wrench in the car. Like things like that. You're going to start noticing, because you were aware of when you got the feeling, you're going to start noticing if things are changing around you. So again, daily practice. Doing something every single day can get stressful. Don't let this stress you out. I want you to notice how often you're doing it and how rare it would be that you don't tap into your intuition every single day. That would be rare.